So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back. No atmosphere here, the crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. The action has already started. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Gravenberg. Kundl.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the runner. It's a goal kick. Tete. Gravenberg. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in
for a header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Cleared without complication. Kundl could try cutting inside here. Goalkeeper's ball. Gravenberg. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Still goalless. Bruno Fernandes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caicedo. Now Anderson. Adama Traore.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. And that is masterful defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caicedo. Bruno Fernandes. Alvarez. Gakpo. Gakpo going face-to-face with his great rival. Gakpo. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Anderson. Gakpo looks to get on the end of this. That's a nicely measured pass. Gakpo! Kundl.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Kundl.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Bruno Fernandes tries to clear.
That's good defensive concentration.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That's beautifully weighted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well read, nice interception. Cooper. Well, they could break here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Cole, can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cole actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kundal. Cole. Spread it left. Gakpo. They've scored!
The gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
After 56 minutes is number 15, Gakpo!
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat. England are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Out to the left it goes. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They've played it short. Caicedo. Chance to shoot now. He's and the finish. Has another go. And yes, it's there. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Cole at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Interesting ball. Oh, such a clever touch. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Always. In he goes again! And it's in! With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
After 69 minutes is number 21.
Millwall get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Adama Traore. That's been cut out, well played. Kundl. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And that could set him on his way.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Caicedo is there, and he can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Adams. And Gravenberg. It's been shipped out wide. And it's Adama Traore. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kundl. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cleared away. Gakpo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kundl. Very much into the last knockings. And he welcomes it in. Can he put it away? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Alvarez receives it in a good position here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Alvarez. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for England. Number 7, number 38, Kravenberg. Number 14, Bruno Fernandes.
Merino.
Coming on the field.
England
number
clearly
9,
now in lead.
Perez.
And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. That will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cole unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic.
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely... Up he goes! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He has found a way through. And the finish! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Adama Traore will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's...
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, delightful ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Gravenberg has given away a free kick. Decent hit from there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's a lovely, neat pass. Anderson. Adams. And it's Adama Traore.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's the chance to counter. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's cause for mild irritation. Cleared without hesitation. Adama Traore. He won't be happy with that one. Gakpo. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Decent hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Caicedo to Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cole. Adama Traore. Nice bit of trickery. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Tete. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. England head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And the game has already resumed here. Caicedo, nicely spread, and it's Adama Traore. That's really well manoeuvred.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Alvarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adama Traore. Spread out to the left. Chance here to counter. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adams. And it's Tete. Gakpo. He's picked his way through. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. And that was very necessary.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Bruno Fernandes. Driving on and making good progress. Well, they can break here. Adams. Bruno Fernandes. Gakpo. And here's Alvarez. Cole. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bruno Fernandes. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tete clears it away. Gakpo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Steaming on goalwards. Drilled in low.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gakpo. No, that's not going to find its target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is intriguing. Next goal. Can he finish? Gravenberg. And it's Adama Traore. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Cole. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 33.
Deftly away.
Coming on the field. Number 14. Number 2.
Ended up in no man's land.
Number 20.
York.
Substitution in progress.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He is through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Big header! Oh, the keeper's done it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and
Hello,
my
everybody,
co-commentator,
and
Jim
please join me
Beglin.
in
A
wishing
very good
happy
evening to you
wedding
all.
anniversary for one of our fan club members.
We're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Martinelli going face-to-face with his great rival. Gakpo. Martinelli. It's a goal kick. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight, and I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Very nicely done.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that has been cleared. Oh, such a clever touch. First quarter of an hour gone. England yet to have an attempt on goal. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It's a pretty loose pass. Wan-Bissaka. Gakpo. Alvarez. Gakpo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gakpo. Alvarez. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Gakpo. Spesial Makengo.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Gravenberg. Caicedo. Now Gakpo. And Caicedo. Bruno Fernandes. Saliba. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spesial Makengo. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bruno Fernandes. Martinelli could try cutting inside here. Tries to get it clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gakpo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Alvarez. That is good strength. Bruno Fernandes. Has a look and plays it forward. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Spread neatly. Alvarez has it out wide and in space. It's run loose here. Here's the ball in. Oh, they could be caught out this time, surely! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That was a given. It always was.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Gravenberg. Gakpo. That's good vision. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gakpo. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
628.
60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
He's in plenty of space here. Alvarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for England. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 20.
And he's there to clear it.
Dwight York. Substitutions taking place.
Cleared away. It's a throw-in. Another throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Defending of the desperate variety. England still have the cards to affect this game. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
Rangers are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, nicely intercepted. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. I think we're just about done here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Alvarez, he's picked his way through, and a header! It goes to show he is human after all. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Number 15.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rocks it forward. Martinelli.
Substitution.
A lot of space ahead of him. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Spesial Makengo. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So we're up and running. He has found the way through. He gets big. Goal! Sporting! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those...
Now the finish! No, not this time.
You really could have done crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's delightful. Adams. Gravenberg. Chance here to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Gakpo. He's cut it out. That's a sharp pass. Trincao. He's found a way through. Now it's Trincao. And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo. Saliba. And Caicedo.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gakpo! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Gakpo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
De Bast. Cole. And now the breakaway. Martinelli going face-to-face with his great rival. Wan-Bissaka. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely feet. Trincao does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's good play. He rises! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Trincao. De Bast. Now Gonzalo Inacio. No, that's been intercepted. Martinelli proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
15 minutes till half-time. And that's a superb pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Great ball if he can get that. Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Gonzalo Inacio.
England truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
De Bast. He's in plenty of space here. It's Luke. In he goes again! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he get it through? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Martinelli.
That's going in strongly.
It is a corner. They've played it short. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Vamos ter minuto
De
de
Bast.
compensação.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Trincao. And he cuts out the supply. And the first half is done. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams. And Gravenberg. And Wan-Bissaka. Saliba. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gakpo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Trincao. Big chance! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Showing great feet there. Just about up to the hour now. De Bast. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cole. And Gravenberg. Gakpo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's had a hit! It's in!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Marcou para a Inglaterra. Aos 68 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
De Bast.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Spread neatly. Adams gets it away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, just skips. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely measured pass. Martinelli.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Caicedo. Alvarez. Gakpo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In with a header! And that could have brought them level.
York absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 21.
Sporting can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
England must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Gravenberg. Alvarez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Trincao. Gets a good foot in there. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Bruno Fernandes. 2 minutes to be added on. Takes on his marker. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
England never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. This is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And that gets things running. Koundé. Rafinha. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Lirola. Angers. Guiri. Lirola. Murillo. Luis Enrique. And Murillo. Rabiot. Luis Enrique has a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And Rabiot. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's intervened well there. Guiri. Oh, this looks sharp. First quarter of an hour gone. England still without a single shot on target. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rabiot. Højbjerg. Marseille upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence.
Terrific header! Goal! England! England take the lead. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bruno Fernandes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Guiri. Guiri! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 25 minutes.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He can get that clear. it's Lewandowski. Bruno Fernandes! Now that is commitment to the cause. And it's been taken short. Pulls it back. Can he put it away? Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Angers. And Balerdi, Angers, and Murillo, Rabiot, and it's Højbjerg. Luis Enrique, and the ball's gone astray. Gravenberg, Adams. Now it's Lewandowski, now it's Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Koundé, Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Rabiot. Dembele, who's set up one goal so far. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rabiot. It's Rabiot! Danger averted for now. He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
That should get the job done. England have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lirola. Now it's Rabiot. Rafinha. Rafinha going full steam ahead down the left flank. Great ball. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And one more try. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. England produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in.
I'd just like to read out our
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.